boa noite, bom dia, boa tarde. Hoje estamos aí com Falout 3, mais um jogo da Deste Studios. Esse jogo marcou uma época e hoje vamos lá, vamos começar o Falout para vocês hoje. A forma de ajudar o canal tá ali, vai abrir agora. Nem deu tempo. Bom dia pra vocês. O jogo é meio que não tá pra gente. Vamos lá, hoje estamos direto aqui pelo YouTube. Fora.
Yeah? What do you want? Unlike some people around here, I stuck with Dr. Lee through it all. I was the last one to leave when we finally gave up. Now your daddy shows up out of the blue and suddenly I have to drop everything to come back and help pick up the pieces. God forbid I should be upset that twice now my work has been screwed over by your father. And to make things worse, this time he brings his snot-nosed kid along for the ride. Not if you keep asking me stupid questions. Besides the fact that you shouldn't be here, don't touch anything you're not told to. There's enough to do around here without having to clean up after you. Just stay out of my way, okay?
Hey there! I hear we have you to thank for getting us up and running again. Who, me? Oh, nothing special. I grew up in Rivet City and was always interested in what the scientists were doing there. Dr. Lee took me under her wing and taught me everything I know. Dan and I were out in the field when we got the call to come back.
Falout Shelter, aquele joguinho maneirinho de desenho animado. Então ele aparece, a maioria desses personagens chaves aqui do Falout 3 e New Vegas, eles aparecem lá. É como se fosse uma mitologia.
I don't see why not. Between Dr. Lee and your dad, we've got the best minds on the job. They can do just about anything. Yeah, I think we'll be up and running in no time. I'd steer clear of the water if I were you. It's seeping in from the tidal basin, which means it's radioactive. If that's not bad enough, if there are any loose wires as the power comes back on, you might get a bit of a jolt. Know what I mean? Good luck.
Good to see you. Yeah? She's certainly head and shoulders above most everyone else around here, though that's not saying much. Bye.
Boy. Aqui, ó. Tá dizendo que é pra direita, então vamos pra direita. Chato, mouse. Aqui, ó.
Everything all right? I can't really say since I don't know where you are. You're in the security level. It's full of holding tanks for the water, as well as our processing equipment and power systems. Good luck, honey. Everything all right? You're in the security level. It's full of I can't really... Keep up the good work, honey. How are you holding up? Need directions? You're in the security level. It's full of holding tanks for the water, as well as our processing equipment and power systems. I can't... Keep up the good work, honey. How are you holding up? Need directions? You're in the security level. Keep up the good work, honey. should be able to access the mainframe. No need to come back to the control room. Just head straight there. You're doing great out there. Keep it up. You're on the right level. Head to the western end and look for the large automated door. Keep up the good work, honey. How are you holding up? Need directions? You're in the security level. You're on the right level. Head to the western end and look for the large automated door. Keep up the good work, honey. There are a few minor repairs still to be made up here in the control room. Why don't you come back here and give me a hand? Actually, wait. There's one other thing I need you to do. Janice says there's a blockage in one of the intake pipes. It's on your way back. Head back up to the museum level and give me a call on the intercom when you get there. Head up to the museum level. Use the door at the north end of the level you're on now. I'll see you when you get back.
United States government
What is he
control.
doing in there?
The person in charge is to step forward immediately and turn over all materials related to this project.
That's quite impossible. This is a private project. The Enclave has no authority here. I'm going to have to ask you to leave at once.
Am I to assume, sir, that you are in charge?
Yes, I'm responsible for this project.
Then I repeat, sir, that you are hereby instructed to immediately hand over all materials related to the purifier.
I'm sorry, but that's...
Furthermore, you are to assist Enclave scientists in assuming control of the administration and operation of this facility at once.
Colonel. Is it Colonel? I'm sorry, but the facility is not operational. It never has been. I'm afraid you're wasting your time here.
Sir, this is the last time I am going to repeat myself. Stand down at once and turn over control of this facility.
Colonel, I assure you that this facility will not function. We have never been able to successfully replicate test results.
I suggest you comply immediately, sir, in order to prevent any more
What is he
incidents.
doing in there?
Are we clear?
Yes, Colonel. Do whatever you want. There's no need for more violence.
Then you will immediately hand over all materials related to this project. Aid us in making it operational at once.
Very well. Give me a few moments to bring the system online.
My patience wears thin.
Almost ready. I'm compiling the data now. Run. Run!
James. He's gone. We have to get out of here. They'll be coming for us next. We've got to evacuate now. James, your father caused an overload. He sacrificed himself to keep the Enclave from getting the purifier. There'll be more of them coming. We need to get out of here before they find us, or else your father died in vain. There's nothing anyone can do for him now. The radiation levels in there are lethal. You'd die the same way he did. We need to get out of here now. We used an old abandoned tunnel as an escape route once before. We need to get there right now.
Thank God someone else made it out. What the hell is going... What? You're supposed to be the tough one, right? Bye.
We need to... Don't wander off. We're going to need you. You heard me. We need you right now. You're the only one here with any amount... We've got the Enclave behind us, and who knows... We need to stick together, but we need to move quickly. We'll follow behind you, all right? Let's get moving. We'll be right behind you. Be careful. We need to escape while we can. We can't go any further. We need to stop. Garza has a heart condition. I don't have sufficient... Normally, I would never approve of this. If the situation weren't so serious... If you think this is the best course of action...
That doesn't belong to you. Get out. you are. Help! This is hopeless. Run, boy. Boy. This is hopeless.
I'm out of here.
Thought hiding would save you. Where?
Civilians get topside immediately.
This is hopeless.
What is it? Are you sure I don't...
Name's Paladin Bale. What do you need, civilian? I can see you trying to appeal. I'll give you this one for free. Of course. But you'd have to secure the permission of Elder Lyons and, well, I just don't see that happening. So move along. You're standing in front of the Citadel, headquarters to the Brotherhood of Steel, Capital Wasteland Detachment. Negative. No super mutants, civilians, or traveling salesmen allowed. Which are you? Yeah, the city ruins are crawling with them. They've pretty much overrun all of old DC. Do yourself and us a favor and stay as far away from there as humanly possible. Definitely no place for... Steel be with you.
Please address any questions to Paladin Bale.
Do not interfere with security operations.
wants.
I'm sorry, ma'am. No unauthorized civilians allowed inside the city. You'll have to leave now.
Lions! I know you're in there! I know you can hear me! You open this goddamn door right now! I need to speak with Scribe Rothschild.
I hear those Enclave soldiers are equipped with plasma weapons. Lucky bastards.
Madison, I'm surprised to see you there. What can I do for you?
Don't talk down to me, Lions. I had nowhere else to turn. You must help us. Project Purity has been overrun.
Yes, I'd heard reports of an incident there. What details can you give us?
The Enclave. They've attacked Project Purity. James is dead. There may be more, I don't know. You have to do something.
Then it's as we feared. Madison, I'm sorry this happened. I wish we could have done something.
Then do something now. They've taken over the Purifier. Lions, they cannot be permitted to have control over it. It's not right.
No. Calm down. You know as well as I do that the Purifier doesn't work. It's useless to them. Perhaps it's time to walk away.
That's not true. James, he found what's been missing. We know how to get it running.
Is that so? Does the Enclave know this?
No, I don't think... I don't know. I just don't know what's happening anymore.
All right, Madison. It'll be okay. Now, this is James's daughter, I presume? I can see the resemblance.
Yes. She knows what we need. Vault-Tec computer, something to locate equipment. Please help her.
Very well. We'll sort this all out. Hail.
Hail.
I need to rest, lie down or something. This is just too much. Rothschild should help you, but don't forget that he's Brotherhood. I've never trusted them. Be careful what you tell them.
I need to speak with you, Father.
Hail.
Yes, my
Welcome to
daughter.
the Citadel.
What is it?
Just remember, you're a guest in our
Father.
lives.
You have my condolences. Your father was a good man. Talk to Scribe Jameson. She is our keeper of the scrolls. She will want to know what you have found. She spends most of her time in the archives. You'll find them in A-Ring, near the Great Hall. More than anyone else, I dare say. Certainly enough to know they're the greatest threat the capital wasteland has ever faced. The Brotherhood of Steel has encountered the Enclave before, you see. Over 30 years ago, back in California. Then they were led by a President Richardson. Now we've got this Eden to contend with. It matters not now. As before, they seek to control and destroy. All in the guise of restoring order. Your father, I fear, was just the beginning. The Brotherhood is an old organization going back to the years just after the war. We are but a part of it.
Então, a
What
Brotherhood
would you like to know?
resistiu mais 100 anos em Fallout New Vegas. Só que lá eles são meio que malucos, né?
The Brotherhood began on the West Coast and exists there still. We were dispatched to this location many years ago. In truth, the Brotherhood of Steel has been struggling for years, both here and back home. Honor, truth, courage. These virtues seem to have little meaning in these troubled times, I'm afraid.
Eu vou ver se eu consigo entrar pra irmã.
Ah, no. That's the real question, isn't it? Our orders were, and are, to acquire any and all advanced technology. And we have, to the best of our abilities. But when I realized the extent of the super mutant threat, I felt it was my responsibility to aid the people in their struggle against them. Unfortunately, my superiors back west disagree with my assessment of the situation. They feel I've grown too attached to the local populace. And they're right. In any event, the Enclave's arrival changes everything. It's been over 20 years since we arrived, and we've been struggling to contain and eradicate the super mutants for nearly as long. With the arrival of the Enclave, I have a terrible feeling the super mutants are the least of our worries. So be it. What more did you want to know? So be it. Would you believe no? It's pathetic, really, considering we've been fighting those abominations for nearly 20 years. In all that time, all we've managed to do is to contain the threat, hold them back, so they don't... But we don't really. And now here we are, holed up in our citadel, low on resources. Considering the circumstances, I think it would be prudent if you received such training, yes. Speak to Gunny in the Bailey. He will train you in the proper use of power armor. Fear not, I will send word that I have given my approval. You'll find him in the Bailey. I will send word that I've given my approval. Steel be with you.
You just managed to get yourself into all sorts of trouble, don't you? Welcome to the Citadel. Not many civilians get to see the place. Paladin Gunny instructs all initiates in the use of power armor, but only after they've undergone a rigorous training regimen. Considering all that's happened, my father may grant you special permission, but you'll need to ask him yourself. I've read the reports, seen the initial scans, but I can hardly believe it. I figured those radio transmissions were just old recordings. Never figured the Enclave would actually show up, in the flesh. But don't worry. Whatever they try, we'll be ready for it. I'll lead the Pride to knock them out tomorrow, if my father permits it. You've seen them, so you know what we know. What more is there to say? If we can figure out where they're coming from, we might be able to stop them. If not... It's the best of the Brotherhood, bar none. No one gets in without my say-so. Stay strong.
What? Just showed a stranger where it is. I'm sorry. Huh? I'm just an initiate. He has a penchant for the dramatic proceeding.
Hail.
Go away. You're going to get me chewed out.
What, huh? I'm sorry, I'm just an initiate.
Huh? I'm sorry. I'm just an initiate.
Need Initiate, you've got a lot of nerve to interrupt. Oh, my apologies, stranger. I thought you were one of these worthless initiates. I swear these kids would be lost without me here to powder their asses. I am charged with the duty of turning these maggots into brothers of steel. With the threat of the Enclave, they're likely going to be pressed into service before they've taken the oath. So I've got a lot of work to do. Heard you were coming. Yeah, I can train you, but don't ask me to like it. My initiates sweat blood, and you just get a free pass? Anyway, you ready for this? Now look, to wear power armor, first thing you need to do is relax your muscles. Let the suit do the work, okay? Now you. What aid can I offer you, outsider? Killing unarmed civilians makes me sick. Come over here. Try fighting someone who shoots back. Fucking cowards. I am charged with the threat of... So I've got... Why do you think I ride these initiates so hard? I make training hell, so fighting those uglies won't be. Damn initiates.
Agora devemos a bola desse trem. usando a armadura da Enclave. Da Enclave não, da Bloodhood. Armadura oficial do jogo, ó. Não tá faltando alguma coisa, não?
I told you that compensate for his mishap. There would be some complications. I'm dealing with it.
I come to you for results, not excuses, Rothschild. Yes? Ah, yes. Everyone asks about the robot. Hard not to, I admit. His name is Liberty Prime. Very patriotic. Built by a very proud nation during a very desperate time. We've had about as much success getting him working as they did. Of course.
Hail. May I start by saying that I am sorry for your loss. The world has lost one of its few remaining visionaries. Think nothing of it. Now, Dr. Lee has explained your predicament. You need to locate some Vault-Tec equipment? A Gek? Goodness no, certainly not. I must say that there are some who doubt such a device really exists, let alone works. If, however, you share your father's determination, I may be able to assist you in locating one. Possibly. I'm afraid I won't be able to assist you directly. The news Dr. Lee has brought will require me to be elsewhere. I can, however...
You'll find the terminal in the archives in the A-Ring.
You are welcome. If you require further assistance, I may be able to help. I'm afraid I have other duties to attend to right now. If you find the computer to be helpful... I'm afraid you're asking the wrong person. Predominantly because the Elder won't like some... But... Well, that depends on who you ask. Lions will tell you it's... Most others here will tell you the same thing. They'll do anything for that man. I'm here for two reasons. One, Lyons needs me. He always has, just as much as I need him. We've been through a lot together, he and I. Two, take a look around you. Access to this kind of technology and the benefits it could provide to the Brotherhood is immeasurable. What do you want to know? We arrived here in 55, established ourselves in the Citadel within the first few months. The Elder has kept us busy since then. Not really. No. I am, and have been since we first found him, well over 20 years ago. Liberty Prime is the designation we found on file for him. Magnificent, don't you think? At least he will be once all systems are operational. It's the energy consumption. Something that big with such advanced weapon systems. We just don't have the means to power it. Not yet. Could I? Yes. Will I? No. Go see Peabody or Bowditch.
Oh, that's bad.
He was developed as a super weapon back in the days before the war. The first joint operation between RobCo and General Atomics International. Apparently, he was meant to help liberate Alaska from the Chinese, but was never completed. They were forced to go in without him. They won, but suffered heavy losses. If we can get him up and running, well, I think you get the idea. Don't hurry back. I'm afraid I have other duties to attend to right now. If you find the computer to be helpful, there may be more I can offer. And so you go.
Então, gente, pelo que eu tô entendendo aqui, houve uma divisão nos setores militares do jogo, e quem ficou, a coisa se deu no Alasca, o início de tudo. Caraca, esse coronel é muito doido. Vocês estão lendo aí? Vou dar um tempo pra vocês lerem. Como se fosse um Jäger, né? Caraca, eles... Eles criaram uma IA.
Module online. Audio functionality test initialized. Designation: Liberty Prime. Mission: the liberation of Anchorage, Alaska. Primary targets: any and all Red Chinese invaders.
I'm afraid I have other duties to attend to right now. If you find the computer... Don't hurry back.
What I wouldn't do to get my hands on one of those enclaves. All this time spent acquiring technology, and we look like cavemen next to the Enclave. That is not acceptable.
I'm afraid I have other duties to attend to right now. If you... And so you go.
Rothschild wants a report on your tests. Have your results posted?
What was the result of the latest scan?
There's been another behemoth sight.
Hail to you. By the traction of hospitality and on the word of Elder Lions, I welcome you to the Citadel. I am Star Paladin Cross, and I am honored. I did, and you as well. Long ago, I helped guard the water purifier against the super mutant horde. When your father left, I escorted the two of you to Megaton. He was a noble man. I was saddened to hear of his passing. But from what I've heard, he died with honor. He died for you. I only pray that my own death has such meaning. And so our deeds are carried. Continue to remember him fondly. I have heard tales of your travels, and I must say, they disturb me. I had hoped to fight by the side of the child of my former friend. But until you change your ways, my conscience cannot allow me to do so. Stay strong, my friend.
Eu ia botar pra ir com ela, mas ela ia comigo.
Scribe Rothschild wants a report on your tests. Have your results posted?
Our systems are 90% at startup, but are running at 37%.
What was the result of the latest scan?
Super mutant activity in DC is high.
A porta pra parede ali. Aqui é a cozinha da galerinha.
All this time spent acquiring technology, and we look like cavemen next to the Enclave. That is not acceptable. You honor us.
Ah, it's good to see you again. Hail.
With your presence here.
Need something, friend? The elders sent word of your arrival. I am Scribe P. Now, you want to talk to Scribe Jameson. She's the archivist, not me. Indeed I can. Pay no heed to those headstrong knights with their pop guns and bravado. It is the scribes who make the Brotherhood. Each order of scribes is dead. Order of the Sword, Order of the Shield, Order of the Quill, Weapons, Defenses, and Research, respectively. Sword, of course. Weapons, my girl. You name it, I've helped someone kill it. I'm the proctor of the Order of the Sword, you see. Weapons research, development, and maintenance, all my responsibility. Let me know if you need something else. So they have plasma weapons. Bah! It's strong technology, I'll give you that, but limited in modability. I've already started removing the compensators on our laser weapons to cut through the Black Devil power armor of theirs. We'll drop them like any other meat, don't you worry. Foul, detestable beasts. They're like an infestation. We cut them down and they return again and again. Always so determined to kill or capture. But why? Ha! With my eyes closed. And I will too. But it will cost you, outsider. Until next time. Hail.
Need something, friend?
Detalhe que eu já tô na cidadela, né? Bom, agora tá encrencado, hein?
Welcome to the Citadel, friend of Steel.
Welcome to the Citadel, friend of Steel. Welcome to the Citadel. Just remember, you're a guest in our...
Hail. What aid can I offer you, outsider? In my father's name, I bid you farewell.
You honor up all... I'm sorry, but I really don't have time to talk right now. Perhaps Scribe Jameson...
Aqui é uma coisinha mais... São todas as vaults, inclusive a 56.
I can help you. All this time spent acquiring technology, and we look like cavemen next to the Enclave. That is not acceptable.
Long live Elder Lions. What's the situation?
Did you have any success with that old terminal? Ah, well, that much I believe I can help with. Step over here for a moment. I'll show you where it is.
Pretty dire. Thanks for completing.
What's the situation?
What is it? There's been another
Does this sound noble enough? Quail before me, foul super mutant. Thine end is at hand. Yield that I may ease thy suffering. What are you doing? I'm in practice. Come on, where might be your I think you can get speak to
Vou dar um pause aqui rapidinho. Já volto já daqui. Rapidinho já volto pro jogo. Vamos ajudar o canal aí, vou deixar online aí. Rapidinho. Então, voltamos. Voltando pro jogo. Vou trocar aqui pro microfone. Voltando pro jogo aí, galera. Vou deixar o jogo no modo normal, tá? Sem microfone. A forma de ajudar o canal tá aqui, tá? Eu esqueci, vou tirar o microfone.
This map shows the locations of all known vaults in the local area. Vault 87 has been high. Entrance to Vault 87 will be particularly difficult for you, I'm afraid. The area is high. Quite simply, you don't. To attempt such a thing would be certain death for you. You share your father's determination, it seems. And in this case, you are correct. There may well be another way. Vault 87 is located very close to the site of Lamplight Caverns. It is entirely probable that the vault may be entered from within the caves. No, I'm afraid not. After initial attempts to cross the radiation failed, it was decided to focus our efforts elsewhere. You, however, are free to do as you choose. More exploration may be useful, and I'll certainly be interested in anything you might find. I wish we could do more, but the Brotherhood potentially faces a very pressing, very real threat in the Enclave. All of my efforts must now be devoted to assessing the threat they may pose to us. I'm sure you understand. How can I help you? Be quick about it. Check the map in the lab for reference if you like. The vault is to the west of the city, far out in the capital wasteland. Remember that you won't be able to just walk in due to the radiation. You'll have to try and find another way to access the vault. I expect that Lamplight Caverns is your best chance for success. Don't hurry back.
Still don't like the idea of him viewing us all as targets. See if you can lock it down. Hail!
If someone is in the vicinity of Grey Ditch, could you please give the kid a Nuka-Cola? Welcome.
official sanction for murder. Firing.